I don't know. I think there is good men out there, and honestly, like I've ran into good men too, and it just I wasn't ready at that time.
Wait, hold on. I love that you just said that you can really just admit that.
Oh yeah, shout out to him.
You just weren't ready. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna post that clip on the gram, man. Your time is his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Welcome back to another video, another podcast. Y'all haven't seen this in quite some time. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Cookz25. If you don't know, now you know. Google me, look me up, check out my music. Yeah.
Now you know. And if you've been watching, I reacted to her. That was an album, right?
Yeah.
I reacted to her album. Wasn't it Virgo or something?
Virgo.
Yeah. See, I got a good memory. Virgo.
I'm glad you remember because that's my sign too.
Got you. For real? That's my
why
shit
I named
too.
it. Really?
Oh
my God.
September 15th.
Oh, mine's is August 25th.
See, but the thing is, I never knew until I was like 17. Somebody told me.
Oh, you better be playing my album. How you a Virgo not support? Okay.
I be getting mad when people be like, oh, you. As soon as I tell a girl you a Virgo, they be like, I'm like, what is like?
I know you crazy now. I would have never thought. It makes sense though because we are the sweetest persons until we get crazy. Like,
I will say this though, I still kind of don't really believe in it, but I am a good person till you fuck with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Till you fuck with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Then
that's what I'm saying.
The nice guy is gone. No
but
more
I mean,
Mr.
it could
Nice
be
guy.
anything as far as fucking with me. You do any little thing, I will never let you forget it.
I'll let you forget it.
Nah, I'm gonna mention.
Now I'm not though. Before back then, I used to be like super like trying to be too good, too spot on, none of that shit. So once I see some disrespect like crazy, and I'm afraid.
It's hard to keep your composure.
Yeah, like I can keep my composure.
My facial expression be everything. I be like,
oh yeah,
it be a motherfucker. It be,
like I can keep my composure now. Like I'm really learning. Like
I think it's the little people in me.
Yeah,
like little people just have a lot of anger.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, I feel like all my life a big bitch had a problem.
Like that shit, bro. That shit be. I be like. I've learned to keep my composure, keep my emotions under control. Yeah. So what I'll do is like now, speaking now, like today, if I'm driving, you say something crazy, take you right back to your house.
No, for real.
Take you right back to your house now. Today, right now, not a couple months ago, but now, definitely I know.
I was like, you ain't doing no arguing.
Nah, unless if it's something where I feel like I gotta really say something.
That's shocking. I feel like all Virgos feel like they gotta get their point across.
Oh yeah, that's very true about me. I gotta get my point across. But I'm learning that sometimes you gotta look at the person who you talking to. This person.
Yeah, you dealing with another Virgo was like, oh.
That and also like this person can't even really understand what I'm saying. This person's an idiot, so like I can't feel me, but I can't go back and forth. But anyways, yo, we already had like a really decent conversation off camera.
Wish y'all caught that.
Yeah, I really that be happen, bro. The best shit happens off camera.
You see, you should always start it when people walk in, just because so you never
miss that's game. That's some game. That's some game. That's some game. Cause bro, literally last week I'm at my brother graduation party. I did not record anything. That's how much.
Why not?
I was having so much fun. I didn't even.
We be enjoying the moment and don't want to capture it. See me, I capture everything. Boop boop boop. Everybody smile for the camera.
Like I recorded shit on my Instagram story, but as far as like blogging it, I didn't record anything.
Well, that's crazy because you're a YouTuber. You should do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I just did some shit.
Build more content. And YouTube start paying you and shit.
Nah, facts. That's,
you gotta post a lot more snippets and stuff like that on there.
That's the goal.
Shorts and everything.
That's the goal. That's the goal. But one thing, cause I do my research when I bring people in, I be like looking at what they do and stuff. You know, as you said, you a rapper. You feel me? And I'm kind of familiar with your music. What like made you say like I want to start rapping? I feel like everybody rapping right now.
For me, for those of you that do know me, you know, it's been since I was a jit. Like, literally, like, I've never really been the type of person to really, like, talk to people really about how I feel, so I always wrote it down. In all honesty, it started off as poetry, and I was reciting poems in the church, and they would pay me. And I always naturally talk so fast, and they would be like, oh, yeah, you rapping. Then I go to school and shit, motherfuckers beating on the tables, on the lunch tables and shit. Niggas know me from there. I was spitting in, like... And then to be honest, like I said, it was since I was a jit. But it didn't take for me to make my first song for real until I really came back from LA to the Bay Area for the simple fact of I came here and I was helping my grandparents and I was staying there and shit. And then I got bored. Like, it ain't nothing to do here. It ain't no hope. It ain't nothing to look up to. It was just like depressing for me, especially coming from LA. You wake up, you see all the big buildings, you see people doing stuff with their life, you see them going in different directions, and it give you hope that you can actually do that too, and you get up and you do it too.
Right.
So for me, coming from that and transitioning to here, and all I see is poverty and broken homes and everything like that, it really broke me. And honestly, I got bored. I started writing. I'm like, I just remember one day I tell my homeboy, I'm like, yeah, I want to go to the studio, nigga. I ended up in somebody's closet on Sycamore in Antioch with my mama, nigga. I recorded my first song over there. I recorded that shit. They lied to me like, yeah, this hot. You feel me? They lied to me, y'all. Like, yeah, this hot. I'm like, oh, where? And then, yeah, I believe them. And then, so I just kept going. I don't remember just not going back to the studio for real after that. But then I just transitioned on to learning my voice and learning about the industry and the back ends and all that whatnots and everything, and finding new studios and building my own connection and networking with other people. And it just transpired from there. But like I said, I naturally always rapped.
That's actually very interesting. Because the reason I asked is because anytime, like you say, like, for instance, I was at the gym and I said, oh yeah, my partner, like, he rap. They be like, they kind of like laugh. Oh, he rap? Because the reason why I think they doing that is because, like I said, everybody trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't gonna say it's getting watered down. I think it is getting watered down because
out here it's good. I feel like if you're trying to rap and you're out here and you have nothing else better to do and it's keeping you out of trouble, then keep doing it. You feel me? Like, because like I said, out here it's really nothing much to do in the Bay Area. I mean, don't get me wrong. We got a couple people out here starting some shit for the youth and everything. However, it's it's just now up and coming. But for the people that was already institutionalized and done been through some shit and broken homes and all that other shit, I mean, like, yeah, if that's your way of releasing your anger, your pain, then so be it. Like, you feel me? So yeah, around here it do feel like everybody rapping. You go to LA, you got actors, you got rappers, you got models, you got singers, you got, you feel me, you got dancers. It's a whole variety of everything. You got computer geeks, you got you got all type of stuff. You got YouTubers, all type of stuff. Out here it's not even a lot of YouTubers, but see, here you are and you're YouTubing, you feel me? So I just feel like whatever it is for you that you choose for it to be your outlet, then so be it. And it's gonna, this shit, it's in generations. It's been in generations. It's not like we just started this shit for real. So yeah,
I think people, like, I be encouraging people, like, if you gonna rap. Just don't be a person who rap in May and then you rapped in May, that was it. Like, you all rapping, like, I know it costs money and stuff like that if you really take it serious. Yeah, definitely. But just try to.
But you can see, and you can see who's spending money and who not.
Right.
We all see it. Like, we all know who's keeping the money in the circle. You can see from the videos. You can hear from the beats. You can tell from the cover art. You can see who really spending their money. And so with that being said, like, we don't even got to talk about it. We know. Everybody knows.
Nah, facts. Because I be like, bruh, it's cool, like, hey, if you ain't got the funds to do 100% of what you want to do, that's cool. But don't have the funds for the shoes and the clothes and, like, going out to the club and stuff like that. But you ain't funding what you really want to do in your life. Yeah,
definitely. And I feel like that potentially is a problem for some people. But honestly, I feel like it's solely because of they never really had the money in the first place. A lot of people got a talent, right? And so there's people that will come to you and get behind you like, yeah, I want to push you. I want to put you in this position. I want to give you this money. But you never had this before. This is something you never had. You never had this type of money. You never worked for this, for real. So when you're giving that type of money or when you're giving that type of push or that type of like, oh yeah, here, I'm about to lift you up a little bit. You don't know how to take it. You don't know how to deal with it. So I feel like a lot of people may, they just use it in different ways. So maybe they blew it on whatever, like, you feel me? They do what they do with it. You run through this shit so quick, as quick as you got it. Especially when you don't work for it. So like I said, like, you know, if when it comes to shit like that, I could just tell, like, you just didn't work for it, bro. Like, you got it in a different kind of way. But that's your fault, though. Like, because any smart person, if a person gives you a certain amount of money to where you could potentially use to flip and literally live off of in a way, or like start a new business to potentially make new funds off of, and you do not do that with the money, that is solely your fault and you're dumb as fuck. That's the way I look at it. If a person puts you in a position to get that type of money and you do not then use that money to build your own business, that's your own fault. That's your fault. And here's the thing though, we all fail to realize that we all go through that. I done did it before. I done been handed money that I ain't never worked for, ain't never seen, and I blew through that shit. So I understand, like, you feel me? And here's another thing too, everybody's time ain't at the same time. So just because you got it right then and there or whatever, your time may pass up, baby. And tomorrow it could be somebody else's time and they gonna do something different with that same opportunity that you once had. And that's just how it go. You can't expect your time to be just because, oh, they doing it. Oh, that's me too. I could do it just like that. It don't work like that.
It don't. It's some people who blow month 1. Some people who blow years 5.
Later.
Year 5 and year 6.
You just gotta keep pushing, be consistent, keep pushing your shit. That's like, I mean, we all fail to do that. Honestly, like, consistency is everything. And if you're not being consistent, obviously you're not gonna see no growth. So
it's like that in life too.
Yeah,
It's not even just your career.
Yeah,
that's life.
Period. Yeah,
that's life definitely. And that brings, because how you just say what you chasing this music shit, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you chasing it, right? I'm chasing this content creating shit, right?
Yeah.
Do you think those are two things those are good things we're chasing, right?
I believe it depends on who you are, and what you want in life. Like I said, everything can't be for everybody.
Right.
So, but like, if that's what you're dedicated to do, here's the thing. You gotta believe that you can and that you will. I really believe that, like, when you tell yourself something, like, that's really your reality. If you wake up every day and be like, oh, I can't do this shit, or you listen to motherfuckers and you keep repeating, oh, I can't do this, I'll never do that, you're really never gonna fucking do it. Because guess what? You don't even fucking try at that point. You think you can't do it, you're not gonna do it. You right, bitch. When a motherfucker come to me like, I can't do this, I can't get my license, you right, bitch, because you don't want to, you ain't gonna do it. You can't do it. You right. I'm a realistic person. I'm gonna be real with you. Because if you wake up every day and literally tell yourself like, oh, I could do this. And another thing, it takes, like, for me, it takes me like 10 times, maybe 20 sometimes. I tell myself like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and it really be done. Like, you feel me? It's not always literally the first time. You gotta, it's like a routine. You gotta get accustomed to it. So you gotta keep telling yourself, and really believe that though. Like, you can't just like let yourself fail to like believe what everybody else wants you to believe and who you are and what you can do. You can't do that. So honestly, I just feel like it's all on your mental, for real. Like, you are what you say you are going to be. And if you choose to be that, then that's what you are. If you choose to fail, you will fail.
That routine shit is like, because that's what I think I do that for sure.
Routine is everything. Brushing our teeth, our hair. We train our hair. We train everything. Routine is everything in our day-to-day life. And a lot of people just don't realize it because they don't have no routine. And that's the problem right there. Once you build and start your routine, your life will just be so much better off. You wake up, brush your teeth, wash your hair, wash your ass, do all this. Routine matters. Like, if you don't have no routine in your life, you can obviously tell that you're not going nowhere.
That's why I tell people, like, be like, bro, why you do everything the same? Because my routine is deeper than just like the videos, like hooping, like working out. My routine is everything. Like, I got a routine to where it's like, before I eat, like, I'm not about to eat and then go do like a homework or something. I'm finna finish the homework assignment first, then go eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just the same. Like,
just how
I gotta sit the same spot. I gotta have everything I need, my drink, napkins, everything, what I'm watching. Because that shit translates to other shit, like my work, like your work ethic. So that's just how I always go by. They be like, oh, you do everything the same. You feel me? I'm like, bro, I done built the routine to do the same shit. Now, when I do need to make a change, I'm gonna make a change. But this routine, it especially if it's sufficient for me, I'm finna keep doing what's sufficient. I'm not finna like. And
I feel like a lot of times people fail to realize, no matter what you are and, like, you know, what you choose to do with your life, and any like a artist, a YouTuber, we're still human. Like, you know, so we have a day-to-day life still beyond what we do for work. You feel me? So we're still naturally human. And so, like, we still have to, like, live day-to-day life, and everything is not always just YouTube and just music and everything else like that. We do have routine, we do have life beyond that. And I feel like a lot of people forget that, especially with YouTubers and in the industry with music, period. They feel like we're just like fucking robots or something. Like that's just, we just wake up and live that. Like we live that in our raps. We live that in our YouTube. That's just us every day. And the thing is, it's not. And a lot of people, like for me personally in the industry, I'm realizing even with myself, I'm more of an introvert than anything. But in my music, and you look at me online, you would think like, oh, she's just out here turning up, like she's partying, she's out there living it up. Like, nah, you feel me? I'm hella low key. Like, real low key.
Like a YouTuber I watch, I could tell like he like in the videos you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I can just tell like bruh is what's the word? Bruh like low key socially awkward. Like he
like a lot of
really
people are
himself.
not exactly what you imagine. So it's like everybody is still normal at the end of the day. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, honestly.
They think it's because they see the work. It's like athletes too. Athletes, they've been putting in work their whole life to get where they at. Exactly. When they not there, they not even trying to talk about football or basketball. They ain't trying to talk
about what you doing with your life or nothing.
Like, bro, can we talk about like I heard like Kyrie Irving? He said, bro, when he see a fan, he want a fan to have a regular conversation with him, not ask him like basketball. Like he don't mind it, but he'll prefer. Yeah, he'll prefer.
What you been up to in life or something? Like
don't just come.
New plans.
Don't just come take a picture with me. Like actually have a combo with me, like a little combo.
But that's real shit though, because we're still human. Like the fuck, you walking up on us like we just a fucking action figure or something. And I got superwoman powers. Like hold on, like
that's how That's how it really be.
Yeah,
but
definitely though, I feel that. Yeah.
Nah, and there was something I remember we had talked about in the DMs. You remember that video I posted? Bruh, I posted a video. I'll try to show y'all. I pretty much posted the video. It was this dude. He was saying
why
I'm gonna tell you three reasons why you should chase that woman if she for you. And then he just was silent throughout the whole video. He had me scared for a minute. I thought he was about to really name 3 things. He just said. I'm like, okay, good. It's pretty much no reason. And then
that nigga was breathing. I was waiting for him to stop. At that point, I'm like, hold on, cause
but he was.
Honestly, I really feel like, I mean, okay, jokes up. The video was funny and or whatever, but I honestly feel like he was being really sarcastic, and I feel like men are supposed to chase the woman, just solely off of the fact of like. It's just like why the fuck will women chase the man?
Oh no! It's not that. At least for me, speaking for myself, it's not that she has to chase me. I'm just not chasing her. You see, you just say you chasing your rap career.
Yeah.
I'm chasing this YouTube. That's what I'm gonna go chase. I'm not gonna go chase her.
Okay, so like that's the thing. It depends on what type of woman you're dealing with as well. Because honestly, me personally, I feel like to be with me is to like literally be in contract. We literally would damn near have to want the same things or go the same places in life. So we'll literally be like, we'll be into the same type of scenes, doing the same things. I would be supporting you, you would be supporting me. So that way we could grow and what the fuck we're trying to do and build. Yeah. So like I feel like why the fuck wouldn't you want to chase with me? We're both chasing the same dream.
Cause like bro, I'm just be so honest. Most men I give you 80 to 85% of men who've chased women lost themselves. I promise you, 80 to 85% of men. Like if you like ask you have brothers?
I have one.
Okay, he older or younger?
He's older. Yeah.
Ask him, has he ever chased a woman? He might not have chased a lot, but he's done it at least once probably. And ask him how it turned out. Yo, pops, ask him. Grandpa, ask him. Cousins, ask him.
See, and that's okay. So wait a minute. If I'm asking my family, if I'm being real honest with you, like my grandfather, for instance, like, I guess they just came from a different time. Like, he's been married to my grandmother over 30 years, and that's way before I was born. Like, you know, so for instance, like, they've never had any problems, and honestly, like, he's more of a yes man. Like, he understands that, like, the woman run the relationship.
Oh, man. Ask him, did he chase her? I guarantee he gonna say no. Ask him if he chased probably.
Let me tell you the story. Let me tell you how my grandma got him. Because he's not even my real grandfather, but he is my grandfather. But it's not my mom's dad. So my mom's dad told me he gave my grandmother a car so she could go to work. She left, found a job and a husband.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And so they met in college, and she found a job, and he was working, and they met and moved from LA, from out the hood, and out here, got a house and remodeled it and everything else years ago before black people was even out here. So it's just crazy. Like for me, I don't know. I think there is good men out there, and honestly, like I've ran into good men too, and it just I wasn't ready at that time.
Wait, hold on. I love that you just said that you can really just admit that.
Oh yeah, shout out to him.
You just weren't ready. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna post that clip on the gram, man.
Yeah, definitely. I ran into him and I wasn't ready. And the thing is, it took for me to realize that because as a woman, you should want to have your own, regardless of whether you have that man.
I agree.
And when I had a man come into my life and was able to provide and give me everything that I couldn't even give myself, I woke up one day and was like, I want to get it myself. And I had to leave and really like go fend for myself and figure out my life because it became to feel like I was just in his shadow. Like, you feel me? And without him, like, what the fuck was I gonna do? Like,
did he make you feel like that?
Not necessarily. He's a real nigga, I ain't gonna lie. He did it out of love. But here's the thing, you gotta understand, when you dealing with a nigga with that type of status and that type of money, it's nothing to him. It's regular. He will give it to anybody. So for him, it was normal. Like, you feel me? Like, and another thing, like, a nigga with no money, he's gonna cry about giving you $50. This is coming from a nigga with a lot of money, and he's giving me $5,000 the first day he even meet me, type shit, just because he want to see me win. And the thing is, you may think I'm playing, but I'm serious. Like, I'm talking
$5,000.
Listen, let me tell you, this is how crazy it was. I was living in Los Angeles, and then COVID had just started, right?
2020, okay.
Yeah, COVID had just started. I had no job. I'm trying to make some money and shit. I didn't really know what the fuck to do. So I seen everybody starting to do nails. And I used to really love my nails did, and you couldn't go get your nails did. I was very, very hurt about it. So I had got online and on Amazon and bought little nail stuff. Like, I bought everything you could do your nails with, and I had a little stand, right? I took a picture, set up my little stand. I'm in Orange County at this time. I'm in Tustin. And I take a picture, and I'm like, oh, I posted on Facebook. Anybody want to get their nails did? I'm a beginner nail tech, and this and that. He's seen the picture on Facebook. His name is Bobby Deuce. If anybody want to look him up, you could ask him about the story. He'll tell you I ain't lying. But anyways, he seen the picture, and he commented on it like how long you been doing nails? Like, you know? And he slid in my DM, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I just started and stuff.
Oh, that bitch died. Keep going. My bad, y'all. That shit had, like, overheated. Y'all know how that shit go. We actually had another, like, deep but good conversation.
Glad y'all didn't catch that, though.
Off camera, you feel me? Yeah, see, I had to.
Because
it turned off on it. It knew to turn off. You know, and that's what I do sometimes when I start hearing certain shit that I feel like turn it off, or that's where the editing come in. Like, when you editing this, you actually
gotta edit hella much when you do
bro,
that.
I hate editing these. I hate editing these because I'm actually watching this. I'm trying to spot certain, because sometimes I don't be caring what I say sometimes, because I feel like since I've been doing YouTube, I be trying to not say certain things so a certain crowd don't attack me. But now I don't even be caring.
Honestly, I don't really be caring, because you know what? Comments is comments. And, you
exactly.
know,
negative or positive.
It gives you, like, more views and stuff. So I don't
negative
really
or positive. I know the men gonna be tripping off what you said, though. The men gonna be tripping on something you said earlier. You said,
but I mean, most men that know me, they know I'm gonna keep it real at all times. You know me, you know. So it's like,
you said what the women run the relationship or something like that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like, well, in a way, a woman should definitely run the relationship when it comes to you guys being together in a household. Now, I feel like that because when it comes to like responsibilities and shit like housely duties like cleaning, cooking, and taking care of clothing and shit like that, and just making sure you happy and fed and, you know, stuff like that, and nurturing and loving.
I love it.
It just feels like that's just it's naturally a woman's job. But as a man, like, you chase after a bag, you provide. You chasing it for your woman. You chasing. Y'all both gonna get a bag, of course, if y'all in the same household. I would hope so.
I would hope so,
you know, I honestly feel like it all depends, though. Like, when it comes to relationships, for me, I can't say that, because like, if you guys are in separate households, then you know, you guys are. I don't really look at it as a relationship. You guys are talking in a talking stage. I feel like a lot of people try to put a title on something that is not exactly what it is, because you don't really know this person as much as you think you do until you sleep and you wake up to them every day.
Yeah, but here's the thing with me though. I think like people rely on the title because they think, all right, that's your girlfriend. Now it's time to start doing girlfriend things, or that's your wife. It's time for me to start doing wifely things. You don't become a wife you become the wife because of what you were displaying before you got the wife title.
And yeah, and that's why I say I think it depends on what type of person and what type of lifestyle you guys want. Because me personally, I don't see myself with anybody that's not reaching or trying to reach any goals or trying to go somewhere in life and type of the same things that I'm doing right now as well. Anyways, like we would literally have to be like trying to get somewhere together.
I like that,
you know,
together.
so
Yes, together.
It's no point of me like dealing with a nigga like, you know, for no reason at this point. Like I mean, as a female, we all got that stage, I'm gonna be honest, like where we deal with niggas just because, like we got a nigga for every other reason. Like, you know, I had a nigga for I'm gonna be honest, I had a nigga for hair, I had a nigga to just chill with, a nigga that's gonna smoke me out, a nigga that's gonna do whatever I say, a nigga that's gonna drop in whenever the fuck I say so. Like, you feel me? We had a nigga for anything. So, me personally, like, I just feel like after you get at that stage, you know exactly what the fuck you want. It's easier to just work together with somebody. It's hard to do it alone. I mean, like, yeah, a lot of us independent women want to be like, yeah, we so independent, but we don't also mention how hard it is. Like,
I love independent women.
Yeah.
I just don't like when they be like, they think they can act a certain way because they're independent. I mean, hate that. Like that.
What way do you mean?
Because like, all right, I'm a firm believer in you could. I want you to be independent, be able to do something on your own, or do things on your own. But that shouldn't. I don't think you being independent.
It shouldn't take from your manhood.
No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't take from her womanhood or femininity or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That to me, that's weird because it's like, let's say we both work, and you are the nurturer and stuff like that, which you know, rightfully so. That's fine. If I come home, and let's say you do cook, but you ain't. It's not like I'm just leaving my plate here. All right, I left it right here. Went upstairs, and she just went and grabbed that bitch. I'm finna go put that shit in the sink. Do what I need to do. Wash the dishes or whatever I just ate off of. Kids doing homework. Oh, pop. Oh, son, you need help? Okay. It ain't just entirely you doing that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like
we'll play a part. Like, I feel like as a woman too, and it's not always like, you know how a lot of females like to say, if you ain't tricking, I ain't fucking with it. I know a lot of people listen to my music. Also, I want to touch bases on that because another thing, it's a reason why I do a variety of music. I'm not talking to one audience. Let's get that first.
That's what people
understood.
Don't get. People don't get
Yes,
that.
I do not make music for one audience. I am talking to whoever wants to listen. Therefore, if this is the type of music that catches your ear, then okay, this is for you. I know a lot of people hear my music and they don't hear in all my music, but this is what they like to quote, and it's yeah, fuck niggas, get money, all the shit.
I definitely did that. I was one of them.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people like to quote that, and one thing I like to say is yeah, it's not necessarily about a nigga being a trick or anything like that, because me personally, like, if I got it, I'ma spend it, and that's just what it is. And the thing is, like, I should make music and talk more about how I am that type of person, because if you really do know me, and y'all better drop a motherfucking comment on here, because I'm gonna send this shit to y'all. If you know, then you know, like, I blow a bag, like, you feel me, it's nothing to me. So, when I say that in my songs, I just mean, like, you know, if you got it, don't be stingy with that shit. Like, you feel me? Don't be out here portraying and, like, you know, you got this and you could blow it on a bitch and this and that, or you got money and you can't do nothing for your bitch if not if she needed it, but you can't make her smile, make her day or something. You can't go get the bitch no flowers or something. Like, you weak, that shit lame. Like, you feel me? Me personally, like, I'm the type of bitch, like, if I'm fucking with you, I got money, I go out, I think, I buy something for me, I get something for you too, just because I got it. Like, you feel me? It's not solely off of, like, you're asking me. Like, I'm just that type of person, like, you know. So when I say that, I do feel like it's just something that it just happens favor for a favor. I'm not saying it's done just to get a favor, but, like, you know, like I said, when you have it, it's just something you do. But, like, it's all on who you're dealing with. I'm not a type of bitch to only fuck with a nigga for money. Honestly, like, I don't even ask a nigga for money, because solely off of the fact of I don't want him to ask me for shit. But it's just like, you know, if I see you trying to do something And I think that is positive, and you may not have enough or something, or if you want something and I know that you want it and you worked hard and you've been doing what you gotta do or whatever your day-to-day life or whatever, and I fuck with you and I just know like, okay, you just ain't got it, like of course like I'm gonna look out, like, you know. And I just feel like as a real nigga, like a nigga should do the same, like, you feel me, vice versa. You know, if you got it and you know, like, she work her ass off, she go to work, she you know, she pay her bills, she may not ask you to pay her bills and shit, but you know, she got her own little change, but you can add on to that. You want to get her hair or her nails did, you should do that, bro. Like,
she's deserving of those things.
Exactly. Like, I feel like that should not be a problem. Like, nowadays, you know, I understand, like, for a lot of niggas it's hard to want to give a female even $100 because y'all don't got it. Not everybody. Like, I'm just being honest, like, a lot of y'all don't got it, so it's like a lot to y'all. Like, bitch, I ain't giving you shit. Like, you feel me? But
I think what it's more of is like, sometimes that's like, you know, like when you got it, when you want to take like a job, it's you go to the qualifications, and it says must have license and whatever. Sometimes it comes off of, at least on social media. In real life, I've never really seen this. That's why I don't base off social media, but it seems like you have to, I gotta pay for your time. Like, I gotta pay for you to even conversate, and that's where it comes in. Like,
let me say this. I learned, I'm gonna give y'all some game. This is something I tell people close to me. Now, one thing about me, I'm gonna get a bag. I'm gonna be honest with you, in any way possible. And I'm not talking about prostitution right now or anything like that. I'm talking about, like, right now I get money at my job, you know. But what I'm saying is this: I learned a long time ago, they don't hear you, they don't respect you until you got some money. And the thing is, I'm determined to be heard. So when it comes down to it, a lot of people may love me, a lot of people may not like me, but one thing about it, a motherfucker always value what I say because they know that I have money. They know that they can't say like, oh, she just been down bad. Like, it's not nobody. And the thing is, call me out if I'm lying, because in the rap game it's so easy for them to be like, nah, bitch, you was broke, you was a broke ass bitch, I remember you. You feel me? It's easy, they'll tell it. But the thing is, you know what I mean, like, it was never that for me. And so like, you know, I realized, like, you know, you got some money, they gonna listen, they gonna do whatever, like, you know. And so me personally, like, I just was like, I didn't really care about the green, I just cared about what it could do for me. Like, you know, so I chased money, but I also chased money for that reason, and to see my people happy. I realized how much they cared about it. Regardless to whether if I knew that you couldn't make it. It's like I say, if somebody give you a certain type of amount of money and you don't do something with it, and that you could have did with it to make yourself potentially be further than what you are in that moment, that's your fault. Like, you know, if I looked out for you, you know, and you chose to do what you wanted to do with that money, that's your fault. Like, you know, you can't be mad at me. It's not my fault that I had the ability to be able to hand over some money to you and still be okay. Like, you know, it's not my fault. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. Like, you know, so me personally, like, I just feel like, yeah, money, you need some money.
Money
like,
matters.
Yeah, money matters.
Money matters,
yeah,
but
definitely.
I just, like I said, money definitely, I'll never downplay a dollar, because we wake up every day, thank to God, but you get up to go get money. Yeah, definitely.
Well, you should.
You should. You should. You know, you get up, you know, you try to chase your purpose. You also try to, like me, I'm at a stage where I'm like, trying to evolve myself, and then also doing that as well. But what I think is, like, when you let the money make you, because me, I'm a person, like, my girl could be making more money than me. It's never gonna change how I act or how I say something.
Everybody's just not like that.
Yeah,
though.
Like she make how much? 120. How much you make? I make 90 something. Damn. So she the.
And to be honest, see, that's the problem right there. The problem is the fact that a man feel like he could even have the right to even ask you. Here's the thing. I'm not coming to a nigga asking him how much you make a year. If I'm being realistically speaking, even if I'm fucking on you, I may know your financial situation, but I'm not coming to you asking you how much you're making a year. That's not the topic of discussion. And when a man come to me and he feel like he could even think to even ask me some shit like that, it's an automatic red flag. For the simple fact of, like, you know, it just tells me, like, that's what you're solely based off of money.
Wait, not even cut you off. You heard what she just said? Yeah. If you come and ask that question, it is a red flag. So, fellas, it's a red flag for her to come ask you and vice versa. Yeah. So keep going.
It's not a double standard with that. It's a red flag. It's disrespectful, honestly, too. Like, because why is you gonna match it? Like, that's really what I'm trying to figure out. Like, once we, like, and another thing, money
first
should really,
first question, at least.
Yeah, definitely. Like, money should never really be mentioned like that unless it was, like I say, like, y'all been rocking with each other for a while, and, you know, you just expressing a situation that you're going through or what you're trying to do or whatever. And if that person believe in you when they got it, they gonna look out.
That's the number one thing, that, because like you said, after a while it's cool to have conversations like that. Obviously, you know, for a person working and stuff like that, nothing wrong with asking about like the job and shit like that.
I'm not saying, you feel me, you be the type of bitch to every day you asking for a nigga, can you send me some money for lunch, can you send me some money for weed, can you send me some money for some bottles, like, you know, that shit. Shit, that's dumb. Like, you feel me? That shit really, like, bitch, if you don't got your own money for lunch, weed, and bottles, like, I honestly, I wouldn't fuck with you. Like, I don't have those type of friends around me. I don't keep those type of people. I don't talk to those type of people. Not to say, like, there's anything wrong with y'all. I'm just saying, like, me personally, I have my own preference. And, you know, if you are that type of person and that's how you come and that's how you bumming it, then, like, you know, to each its own. But, you know, everybody's not in that tax bracket. And me personally, I just feel like, you know, anybody with common sense, like, and anybody just come out asking for no money.
Exactly.
Like,
that's why I say I think it's just social. I think it's just social media stuff. Cause me, like, oh, you got to make this amount of you got to make this amount of money to be with me. I'm gonna go this way. I'm not even going. I'm gonna just go this way. Like,
in real life, your nigga ain't walking up on a nigga like, bitch, you out here fucking niggas that ain't even got the money that you dream about, for real. Like,
that's what I'm saying, and it should just be social media. Yeah. But there was something that you said. It was about your music. You had said, like, you talk to multiple audiences, and I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. Because I've said, like, even your reaction, I said you was better than Sexyy Red in there. I still think Sexyy Red trash. But one thing I noticed about her, she understands, that she understands that, like, okay, I'm making music for this audience. People don't understand, like, if you ain't rapping, like, how can I say, a lot of Bay Area's people be kind of rapping like this. Like, if you ain't just on some super lyrical bar for bar shit, they think that your music isn't real rap. Like, if you rap, like, if you making music, like, I guess turn up music like Soulja Boy and niggas like that, they be like, oh, you ain't making real rap. No, this person is just going to this. It's different audiences of music.
And that's why I say, like, if that's your lane, okay, cool. If that's all you know, okay, cool. But guess what? It's so much more beyond that.
That's the Bay Area, though. Like, they think it's only here. They think if you ain't super lyrical, that it's not real music. It's bro, they got clubs every day. They're about the club tonight. Like, it's clubs everywhere throughout the world. So your music probably can't be played there. This music that this artist do can be played there. Like, there's the turn up songs, the TikTok songs, all types. Because when I be in the gym, especially when if I'm upset about some shit, and I go to the gym to release that shit. I be on straight drill music sometimes. Oh, yep. Straight drill music. Like, I skip anything else that wasn't drill. Like, I literally make a playlist for that. You mute some people. You don't want to be conscious sometimes. You don't want to always listen to conscious music. Cause I used to think, why you listen to that song? You ain't, like, that's not you. Then I realized, like, it don't have to be me. I'm not saying I do this stuff, but I like listening to it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is art. And then, I forgot to also to mention, like, and in a lot of my songs, I do tell the truth. But what people fail to realize, I'm storytelling. A lot of those stories are old stories from my younger days. And like I said, I didn't start really rapping up until now. I never got the chance to tell it. Who are you to tell me that I can't tell my story, even though this was way back when? You know, so for me, like, I never really, and that's another thing, like, I had to stop listening to what people had felt and how they cared. Because we're like, okay, you may not like this song, I ain't tripping, bro. Like, yeah, I'm gonna spin a block, you may like another one. Like, you know, it's not always for just you. Like, you know, so
that's what people, that's where they fuck up at. Because it's like, even YouTube, or doing videos. You can't make a video for everybody. So if you're doing sports videos, you doing sports videos. If you're doing reactions, you're doing reactions. If you're doing podcasts, you're doing podcasts.
Exactly.
There are people, like, I have 2 channels. I have the channel, this channel, like, this is going on, is more serious. It's entertainment, but more a little serious than my vlog channel. That's like strictly entertainment. That's the strictly entertainment one. Yeah. You might like Other Side of Bam. That's the vlog one. You might like that one more, or you might like Bam Time, this channel more. Exactly. It's like it's whichever one you fuck with. So I'm trying to learn like Sexyy Red, Ice Spice, and them. They just have that lane. You know, they just had that lane. Like, I still think a lot of it's trash, but
in the beginning, you know, when I had my manager and stuff, you know, a lot of people suggested that I stuck into a certain type of lane. In all honesty, it clouded my music writing. It kind of depressed me in a way when I felt like, well, that's like your way of saying like, okay, I'm not good enough to do it like this. And it really fucked with my writing. So I just stopped asking the people around me for their opinions, because ain't nobody putting up the dollar to be giving me no opinion. You feel me? So I care about opinions, but I don't necessarily ask the closest people to me, because I feel like they're judging it solely based off of like shit that they feel like they know but have never tried themselves.
It's hard because like one thing when you're gonna come a point in time where nobody's opinion is gonna really matter to you. I'm talking about nobody, like
that's what I'm like really trying to get to, because like really I'm tired of people coming to me like, oh yeah, you said you were gonna do this music or only drill music or this and that. Well, first of all, bitch, you niggas out here in the Bay Area, you don't even know how to make no drill beats, and it's pissing me off because I don't use YouTube beats. Okay, so any song that I do for real is a beat that was made specifically for me, like, you know, and sent to me. So the songs that you guys have been getting is just solely off of the fact of the love that I have been getting and the people that I have been creating with. Shout out to y'all as well. And just do off the fact that they genuinely see potential in me, and they wanting to push behind that. So me personally, I know, like, you know, I really want to dibble and dabble in every little like category for real.
That's a skill to be able to too, because everybody can't do that. Everybody can't switch up their styles. And one thing, like I said, that's what I've learned to appreciate about some of the female artists, because it's like, and they're winning too. Bro, Sexyy Red, she doesn't care about anything. You seen that picture she posted?
Yeah, it was Cheeky.
Well, I saw that one too. That's crazy. She's in a picture. She's in a picture with Chief Keef after him. That's crazy in itself.
May I love you.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy in itself how she's in a picture with. But I'm talking about the picture where she was like holding her shit. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
Oh nah, I'm sorry. I lost it when I saw that, but it was a bad thing, but it's also a good thing.
It's funny
because it shows how much she does not care, and people who don't care win.
No, you know what? Sexyy Red be trolling though. She trolling the internet, like, you know. And you know what? That's one that I thought about taking that route once before, but you know what though? Like, people believe the internet so much, and I'm the type of person where one day you might just run into me, like, you know, and out of fear, I just, like, you know, I'm a blind one. So if you know me, you know I really wear glasses for real. So I just don't want that type of energy around me. So that's why.
They all, now that I really think about it, he really wasn't lying when they said that everybody copied him. They all copying Soulja Boy style.
I'm fucking crying. I love Soulja.
He was doing that trolling stuff too. Like, they all just took it to a different. Social media is bigger now. He been around since 2006.
Look at Charleston White.
They all doing the same thing he did.
Yeah.
But they're around in a higher time of social media, so it looks like they're bigger than him, which a lot of them are now, because he's been around since elementary days.
But, I mean,
So I'm all like, damn it. When he really don't be lying when he say everybody copy him, because everybody do.
I mean,
That's crazy. I never even looked at Sexyy Red as trolling. Like,
she be trolling, like, she wanted, because she knows that everybody believes what's on the internet. She just playing with y'all. So she just playing with y'all, like, you feel me, just out of laughing giggles. And like I said, I understand why she's doing it, and I get it, like, you know. But for me personally, it just wouldn't work for my advantage. But just off of me being such an introvert, it just wouldn't work for me. But you know, it's to each his own. Everybody has the route that works for them. However, I get it. Like,
I feel like you'll get there though.
Yeah, I mean,
like you'll get there.
Yeah, definitely with time. I feel like I just gotta put a lot more work in, honestly. And I'm just now really getting more comfortable with the camera. I really just wanted to rap in the beginning. When they told me it was like you gotta shoot a music video, I was like, huh?
Bro, like, that be the thing, bro. I'm learning, like,
yeah.
I'm learning a lot of people don't like being like, you ever, like I said, you see somebody, they like, bro, you hella funny, but then when you get around them, it's like, bro, I watch a video, you mad funny, but then when I get around them, it's like we doing an interview, they looking at the ground, like, yeah, like they can't make eye contact, like they really are only either good in front of the camera or they can't be in front of the camera. It's one or the other.
And you know what? Like, I'm kind of the opposite. In front of the camera, I'm more nervous. Outside of the camera, I'm like literally the best person ever. And it sucks because I be wishing like at times like I could get those moments on camera. But it's hard for me because when the camera is rolling, it's just like a nervousness. Like I feel like with anybody. And I feel like, you know, it's just something I have to work out of. But, you know, I'm gradually like working there. It's you know. And then another, because camera, you could edit the fuck out of a picture. You can't edit no video. If you ugly, bitch, you ugly. Like, I'm just being real.
Bruh, the video, like,
color grading the video, like, come on now.
The video shit, I realized that. I tried to do a mukbang with one of my friends at Cane's.
Oh my god.
Bro, we're recording. We recording. I cut that shit off 6 minutes and I said, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? He's like, bro, I'm just not a video person. I'm like, bro, you hella funny, bro, but you are terrible. I always tell people, the whole point of you're supposed to act like it's not even there.
Exactly. But you know what? See, like now I'm more able to do that. In the beginning, and let me tell you one of the reasons why I'm able to do that. One of the reasons why is because I done went through so much dealing with videographers, and they had clips of me I didn't want them to have. So now I be on my P's and Q's. If I know the minute, I don't care if it's a camera like this, if you lift up your phone at me, we gonna keep this shit like, you feel me, PG, or like keep it like, you know, because I know that I don't want you to ever have a bad clip of me. Like, you know, and my reputation is everything, and I stand 10 on all behind everything and anything I say or do. So with that being said, when it comes to the camera, it's like you can't take that back. You can't take that back.
I feel that.
You know,
I feel that.
And a motherfucker get mad years later down the line, and videos come out and stuff comes out, and you know, so me personally, like I worked on it before I got in front of the camera. But yeah, I mean, once I finally got it down packed, it was kind of like, okay, cool. I may not like the camera, but once it come on, I will not let you embarrass me. And that's just what it is.
Do you think like you try to be like too perfect?
I
think I have a problem with that sometimes too. I'm trying to like it's okay for shit not to be perfect. Cause my uncle told me, he's like, bro, you too by the book. You try to be like, you know, you're not perfect, but you try to be perfect in everything. When you're dealing with somebody, when you recording a video, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let shit be what it is sometimes.
With me on camera, I don't feel like it's necessarily trying to be perfect. I feel like the camera just it reveals the real me, and that's what I'm afraid of. Because you see, when you look at my, like I said, with my music and my persona or whatever, people assume so much. And for me, I'd rather them to assume because it keeps them wanting more. If I'm being honest, they feed off of it. And once you realize that, like, in all naturality, I'm just a good person, it just becomes like, oh, she's just a normal person.
But I wrote this down. One thing I really did want to ask you, is it hard like pursuing your dreams when very few understand your vision? I asked that because it's like, I'm still playing basketball. I'm still trying to play out of school. And I do this. So I ain't able to do what everybody else wants to do. And I be finding myself like losing, like not being as determined as I would want to be. Why? Because you're probably not being around people who are doing the same thing that you're doing. So is it hard for you to do what you want to do when others might not see your vision? Even family, like even close people might not see your vision. I would
say it's not necessarily hard. It's a sacrifice that I'm willing to take. Because it's like, the thing is, like, that's all I enjoy is my music. And I really genuinely care about it. So I'm willing to sacrifice working harder. So, I mean, yeah, I guess you can say it's hard.
Right.
Because I work 10 times harder than the average. And in my generation, the average female in my generation, I feel like, if I'm being realistic, like, they're just different. Like, this is a different breed. And I hate to say it as a female because it makes us look bad. But I genuinely do think we do need to do better. In so many aspects, just due to the fact of, like, we want to be respected in a different kind of way. So I feel like we do need to do a lot better. Me personally, like, you know, I don't live a hectic type of lifestyle as a female right now. So I don't have those type of problems. But, you know, I see that going on in my day-to-day, you know, living every day around me. From the peers that I have around me and from the men, like, you guys talk so bad about us. Like, it make us, like, look really bad.
Shit, oh man. You think some of y'all deserve it to get talked bad about?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some of us do deserve it. It's just kind of like, I mean, how you gonna fault everyone?
Nah, because I agree. And here it go, like, because I used to be like that.
Yeah.
I used to be like, well, every girl not like that. Every girl not like that. And I still believe every girl's not like that. But this is what it is. Go off your life. Self-reflect. Go off the percentage.
Yeah.
How many of them, when you would, it also comes down to who you deal with, who you encounter with. That's on you to pick the right people to pick the right people to encounter. So that's also on you. You feel me, as a person, man or woman. But just going on, because I don't believe you gotta fault every woman for whatever, every man for whatever, because that's not realistic. It's just when you go off the percentages and how many people you encounter, what you see day to day. That's why I started to get off social media. Cause I'm all like, bro, I'm seeing some crazy, like,
well,
and you thinking it's real.
Hang around too, so like, I just feel like a lot of people, and that's another thing, like the internet is corrupt, and it's corrupting our young minds.
It's undefeated.
Yeah, it's corrupting our young minds. I feel like we're left to believe that, like, this is what it is, and, you know, this is reality. And reality is that the internet is fake. They lie to you. Yeah, everything that glitter is not gold, and everything that shine is not good.
That's why I don't even mind when I see people talking about, man, I ain't good.
Yeah.
Like on social media. Cause not that you have to let me know that, but I like to see the fact that you ain't a person who act like everything is all good. You ain't gotta post the full details of why you're not good, but I like to see that because nobody posts their failures. Yeah,
and the thing is though, for me, like, I thought about that too, like, you know, I could post my failures and everything like that and talk about, like, you know, everything bad about me and everything, you know. The problem is, like I said, everybody believes what's on the internet. And the thing is, like, at some point you're gonna fail to achieve something.
Exactly.
And so I just feel like I had to keep falling down to get up and walk. And me personally, like, my failures and everything that I've overcame made me who I am today. However, the society wouldn't see it as such.
That's how
in this generation.
Society, yeah. Everything is off of this media shit. And I realized that, like, for instance, I realized that when you can't ask certain questions when you're dealing with somebody, like social media, I saw it. Social media will, let's say you ask a girl, she asks you how many partners you've been with before her, like sex partners, and you tell her, and you ask her, oh, why you or some men say it too, oh, why you worried about my past, you're not supposed to ask, and I'm all like, I've only heard that on social media, but in real life, girl will flat out ask me. I flat out ask her, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on social media, though, they made it seem like it was a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
you don't have to do it.
Everybody's portraying to be something that they're not.
Yes.
And if you realize that, then you'll finally understand. Like you know, yeah, everybody's not just what you may seem to be. Like, you look at people, a lot of people just assume. And honestly, before you even speak to a person, just off of the first glance, you have 10 assumptions in your head about them scientifically. Look it up. So just knowing that social media and the internet and just TV period, like, it's corrupting to the mind. Like, when you have all these assumptions as a human, like, you know, we lie, we sin, so we're not always right, and we always assume.
Nah, that's
so
a fact.
I just feel like it's overrated, honestly, and I hate to be the bad guy and really tell y'all, I really swear to God, I didn't even really want to say this, but you should really worry about the ones that act as though they are that good person, that good person on the media, that they are just that outlet that just everybody loves and everybody adores because they have all this and that, because those are the most evilest minds, and those are the ones with the most secrets. A person that'll tell you that they're perfect, which there's no such thing as perfect. That their lifestyle is perfect, their life is perfect, which there's no such thing as perfect. A person that will lie to you and tell you that, those are the ones you should worry about.
Nah, that's why I've always noticed, because people don't like the flawed people. They don't like the truth, the truth tellers. A person who tells, like, they don't even care how they sound. They could work on their delivery,
if
but they don't
lie
even
sounds good, they rather believe.
Yeah, they rather believe the lie. They hate the truth teller. They get mad at the truth teller. And another thing I noticed, you got to know what to take and what not to take, because there's stuff that I experience in life, like, wow, I saw that in a video. I learned certain stuff on TV, like, my uncle told me, he's like, bro, the good guy always fails. Look at the movies. He's like, name me a movie where the good guy won. I named one movie. He's like, all right, that's one. Now name more. I couldn't. But, like, that's just what it is. There's somewhere it does.
They want you to believe that.
They want you to
believe that, but in reality, it's not that. The good guys always win, and that's why you bad guys always go to jail or dead.
Man.
We're gonna die anyways. You better live your life, baby.
Oh man,
but
being a good guy doesn't mean. This is what I think being a good guy is.
They try to make y'all look bad.
Cause I've been the good guy. Like, I still am at times, but I've been the good. I don't know.
But you're overlooked.
Yeah, that's what they mean.
I feel like,
that's what they mean by
they make you look bad. They overlook the good. Like, here's the thing. As a woman, I will honestly say we do tend to overlook the good men. And you know what? And like I said, it's a mental thing. Everybody has their time when they're ready to sit down and be real with themselves and be like, okay, I'm ready to really, like, lock in on what I want to do with the rest of my life and build and who I want to build with. But I mean, everybody got a time when they just want to have fun, do what the fuck they want to do.
And you can do that, but don't. But here's the thing:
and
don't.
Just like how a nigga played with the good girl, we played with the good guy,
For sure.
and that's just what it is.
It's part of the game.
Yeah,
it's part of the game.
Is.
Like, cool. Like, you can have that moment when you just want to have fun.
Yeah.
But don't, when you've had that fun and you washed up, you used up. Don't try to come back.
But once you
to
really
this
want to
area.
once you really want to save yourself, like, when I was done doing all that, oh God, like, all I kept talking about is I'm saving myself. I ain't having sex with nobody. I'm saving myself. Like, like that. Like, it was for so long, a nigga believed that shit. Like, I ain't was fucking with it for so long. So when I really did fuck with somebody, everybody was like, oh, she's locked in. Like, you feel me? Like, we ain't gonna see her, hear from her.
You better, because here's the thing I learned too. You have to. Like I said, you got to really believe people when they show you who they are.
Yeah.
And you got to understand this. There's certain things I take from, like, YouTube videos and TV that I really do take that are really true. We do it too, but we talking about y'all right now. Girls will. They'll, cause they're not. I'm learning that they're not aroused by that super cool, spot on, nice guy. Cause they're not aroused by that. So
well, it depends on your energy.
Like, but it be our fault though. This is why it's our fault. Why are you seeking that approval from her? Why are you seeking?
You should be happy with yourself.
Social media made it sound like if a girl don't have an orgasm through sex, it's the man's fault.
It is. What are you talking about? I didn't know we was talking about that part.
No.
Wait a minute. If I swear to God, I push. Okay, here's one thing about I'm worse than these niggas, baby. If I do not get my nut, oh my God.
But listen though, so I'm glad what you just said. Some dude is gonna watch that.
Yeah, he be ready to beat you up and everything. I be ready to get the fuck out of my house.
No. But listen. Some dude's gonna watch what you just said and be like, ah, shit. All right, I gotta make sure that the girl that I'm trying to get with, when we do finally, I gotta make sure she not. I gotta make sure she not. He going in with that mindset, and that's already you're already setting yourself up for failure. I'm not saying that you shouldn't not want her to.
What do you mean?
No,
when you stick it in there, you nut, right? What the fuck? Why
no.
Nut?
I'm saying it's not. I'm saying it's okay to want her to, but if you already...
No, you need to please your woman. Here's the thing, a grown man gonna know. Every woman body is different. I'm so sorry, baby. You gonna have to learn your woman body. If you do not learn your body and the way that she likes to be loved and the way that she likes to be fucked, and you're not doing it right, bro, I promise you, bro, you're not gonna keep her.
Does she gotta learn him too, though?
Exactly, yes. Very much so. Very much so. Like, and the thing is, like, that's something that just happens naturally once you really at that point. And so for me, like, I know exactly what I like. I know. And the thing is, I'm not comfortable with saying it.
Yeah.
Like, I won't tell you. Like, if I could be dating somebody, I won't tell you this. Like, it takes a long time for me to be so honest. When a woman really, really love you, like, bro, like, she's a freak. Like,
I agree.
It's no limits to the things that she wants to do with you because she wants to experience. And she wants to try new things in the bedroom. No disrespectful stuff.
It depends on, because some women really
we do fantasize about things. Like, I don't know. It's crazy thinking about that because I don't think that we talk about that. I swear to God.
I'm gonna say this right now, I'm gonna say this right now. If you go in with the mindset of I have to, I'm gonna tell you why you set yourself up for it. You putting pressure on yourself. You seeking that's in the book I'm literally reading. You're seeking approval.
Oh my God, sexual approval is needed.
No. But I'm saying when you go in there with that mindset, you putting pressure on yourself. That's why all these.
I mean, to be honest though, if you
gotta go in there and just go.
No, here's the thing, but that's what I'm saying. If you think about that, that means you're just now fucking her. And why the fuck would you even know anything about anything like that? Y'all just now fucking, like, ain't no soul ties or nothing, like, y'all. Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, because, you know, they always say first impressions matter. But if you go in there with the mindset of I have to, like, just so she can, just like, no, bro, like, you need to, hey, bro, chill. Just go, like, go in there.
And that's why they nut quick.
No. Go in there. Handle your business, and you gotta enjoy yourself. I'm learning. Any dude who always knocks something for the sole approval of her getting hers off is not happy.
Whoa.
Yes or no?
I mean, he's probably like he might not be happy with that, but
fantasizing about something else.
I'm the type of person that after that I'm gonna give you what you want. You know, because it's like I don't know, like. It take a lot for me to even get in that type of situation with somebody to just be even like sexually, like, you know. But once I'm there, and you got me in that position, like
it translates in other areas though. You ain't just gonna seek approval from her, or you're gonna do that in other areas. Yeah, I mean, and then that's a bad thing.
Well, no, that is a bad thing.
When you're constantly seeking approval from anybody, but
from a woman, especially your woman,
especially a woman.
Y'all should already have that understanding.
Yeah, that's bad. That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like sexually though, I'm not gonna lie though, like, what the fuck you mean?
No, I ain't saying
if you having sex with your girl, I don't fuck what he said. If you have sex with your girl and she does not nut, bro.
I didn't say that's
not what I'm. She's cheating on you.
Probably. That bitch over.
I'm glad that went out, but she's cheating on you.